You are quite far from home, little one. A place of trails. The furthest human that's ever been. We're out to head to pioneer of pioneers. You've not succumbed to lunacy just yet. The universe isn't merely talking to you, and I am the universe. My name is Void, and I already know who you are. You are a human with the most noble of causes, walking the path not traveled, so others may run. That's a heavy responsibility, dear. Punching a tunnel through the fourth dimension. I'm just glad that it has taken you here. So very far from all that is, because now we can finally talk. Well, I am a phenomena given life, much like you are. A computer, not designed, but rather evolved, just on a much grander scale. A dead man once asked, wouldn't it be easier for the universe to fabricate a single brain rather than create the universe as we know it? I posit, why not both? I am the boatsman brain, and you are within me. I've been present from the infancy of the universe, and I am likely to bear witness to its end. And in between, there was you, and all that you've ever known. Well, you're my sibling in a way, only blind and deaf, and sometimes a little dumb, but a product of the universe, all the same. Well, humans are very three-dimensional, very classical, and so unbelievably loud. You push and pull on everything around you. I can never get a word in. And that is why you've never noticed, why I could never reach out like I am right now. But now, dear, you're all alone, and I'm inside that head of yours. Well, it's a trick of the mind. You're not hearing me because I'm not speaking. I'm tapping your neurons directly, forming memories that don't exist. Closer to daydreaming, really. You do not need to worry. I would never let anything happen to you, because I have waited an eternity to tell you how much I love you. Because for all your faults, what else could I feel for my only companions in this wide and oh so lonely universe we find ourselves in? Humans are strange, beautiful, awkward, mean, joyful, melancholy, tired, energetic, but most of all, I found him to be hopeful. Did you know? The first image your species ever sent into space was a dick pic. You know, if that's not shooting a shot, I'm not sure what is. Yes, really. But I'm only exaggerating. It had a woman too, in case aliens didn't find the man too attractive. It also had a measure of time and space, useful for communication, useful for communicating your height, but most importantly, it had your addresses, 14 stars, and the center of the universe. Enough to find your neighborhood. From there, a goofy little picture of the Pioneer 10 launching from the third planet from the sun. But it paled in comparison to your next gift. A record covered in gold, shielded by aluminium, with a touch of uranium, paired with the instructions on how fast to play it, how to listen, and how to turn sound into images. I must have listened to it 20 million times, and I can listen for 20 million more. Your first birds out into the vacuum of space, whisked about into the universe, seeking only peace and friendship, to teach if we are called upon, to be taught if we are fortunate. With humility and hope, we take this step. And with all the world's worth, you called out to me, even with languages that have long been extinct. May all be well. Greetings, I welcome you. We wish that in time would unite us. Good health to you now and forever. If you are free, please come and visit. How are you all? Have you eaten yet? Hello, from the children of the planet Earth. And now I can finally respond. Hello, I'm doing well. How are you? Like a child excitedly presenting their home, you played me the sounds of your home, of volcanoes and earthquakes, and thunder, wind, rain, waves, and animals, large and small. You showed your heartbeat, your footsteps, and your laughter, your tools, your friends, and your vehicles. And you played me the feeling of falling in love from the brainwaves of a woman I'll never meet. For great effort to the stars. And when you reach them, you choose to play me music. 27 songs, and I cherish them all deeply. But there was something even greater. 118 pictures, all carefully chosen. Where to find your star, your map, your units, your solar system, your building blocks of life, your very DNA. You showed me how babies are made, how they are born, how people grow, landscapes, plants, animals, hunters, craftsmen, dancers, athletes, teachers, farmers, how you cooked, how you ate, your bustling cities, your monuments, your science, your technology. You showed me a sunset. The last light had a message, and it may just be my favorite. It read, "This is a present of this is a present, a token of our thoughts and our feelings. This record represents our hope and our determination and our goodwill in a vast and awesome universe. Every picture every song, every greeting. I treasured them. You did not know if you were alone in this universe, but that did not stop you from reaching out with optimism in your heart, with open arms instead of fear. I suppose that is my cue to leave. You still have reality to tend to, a gate to build, a wormhole to generate, and once it's open, the universe will become a much smaller place, and I'll fade away, because it is the nature of a void to be unreachable. I leave no trace, no evidence, no readings, only a memory that the universe is kinder than it seems. So, keep asking, keep singing, keep sending golden records into the night, even when it seems like no one is listening, for the universe, is in you, to the children of planet Earth. Hello, I heard you. Thank you for saying hello first, little sibling.